It was a friend, somebody from the UK, who told me that there is a bill pending, and he was talking about the Comprehensive Sexuality Education Program, CSE, no? And it's an international program being promoted primarily by the UNESCO and the UNFPA and the UNICEF that will hypersexualize children at a very early age.
Nagulat na lamang kami na meron silang gustong i-push na comprehensive sexuality education na matindi ang magiging impact sa aming mga anak at sa aming mga tahanan.
Ngayon, bakit hindi napansin ito sa house, no? Kasi an act to prevent adolescent pregnancy or teen pregnancy. Di ang ganda-ganda, makatao, mapagmahal sa kapwa, iisipin mo. Pero pag binasa mo doon, pag active sexually, hindi na pwedeng sabihan ang parents.
The details and the particulars are very, very shocking. You're going to be really aghast.
0 to 4. Talaga nakalagay doon, early childhood masturbation. Magugulat kayo, 0 to 4.
Ituturo sa napakabatang mga anak natin. Pagkatapos, nariyan pa yung ilang mga paksa at ilang mga aralin patungkol sa anal and oral sex.
Ang nakalagay doon, pag 6 years old na, they will be taught how to experience their body and pleasure through their 5 senses. I was trying to play it out in my head. How are they going to do this in a classroom setting?
They're going to talk about it. Supervised by who? Only by the teacher, a stranger.
I have a 10-year-old, pero ang nakalagay doon sa CSE, by age 9, they will be taught that they will have their own sexual rights. And if they do decide to be sexually active, that's their right. Pero those were like the things that really stood out kasi nare-relate ko sila sa mga anak ko.
Yung negotiating sexual encounters, no, ginagawang transactional ang sex. You are basically saying, turuan ang mga bata na mag-say no. Okay sana yun, ano? Kung say no. But also to say yes when they want. With whom? With how many? With what kind of acts? So, ine-negotiate mo. No, not that, this one. In other words, piruin mo, hindi pa nga marunong tumawad sa palengke yung mga anak natin. Pero ang ituturo natin is how to negotiate sex. Ay, kaya ko palang makakuha ng favors if I say I am willing to go and have sex.
Biro mo yung mga anak natin, mga batang maliliit, murang isip, inosente, sisirain yung pagka-inosente nila. Maraming gigisingin ng mga bagay na hindi pa dapat ginigising.
It might sound like they're after our children to have freedom of choice. That's a lot of deception because the children do not yet have the capacity to be making that decision for themselves. And that decision, life-defining decision, has been entrusted by God to our parents.
The compulsory and mandatory nature of the bill na walang exception, no? Medyo assault yan sa basic constitutional freedom of religion and belief ng tao. Yung pagiging mandatory niya, hindi man lang niya sinasabi na dapat according to Filipino traditional or religious values or according to social data on beliefs of Filipinos, pero require niya according to international standards. Now, yun ang nakakatakot, no? Ipapalitan, ire-replace ang value system ng mga Pilipino with a very secular Western anti-God ideology.
Sa ibang mga bansa, itinitigil na nila yung pag-implement sa CSE, pero dito sa atin ay patuloy itong pinupush sa ating public school system, sa ating educational system. So nakapagtataka, napatunayan na sa ibang bansa na hindi ito epektibo sa pag-solve doon sa teenage pregnancy na concern nila, ano? Pero dito sa bansa natin, pilit pa ring itinuturo sa ating mga anak at sa mga Pilipino. Bakit yung basura ng ibang bansa, pilit nating kinukuha, pilit nating tinatanggap?
Comprehensive sexuality education curriculum is something that we really have to talk about before implementing. There are a lot of content in the CSE that are not aligned with our culture.
Ang nakakalungkot, 2018, inadopt itong CSE ng DepEd. Duty nila na lahat ng references nilang dinikit kasi i-roll out na should have been examined categorically as compliant with the Constitution. The Constitution requires us to look at the family's life as sacred and as the foundation of the nation.
It's in the Constitution that anything about the family, implementation and policy making, the families and the family association should be involved.
Well, my question is, why rush? Why is there a need for us to really implement it ng mabilisan? What's the agenda behind it? Meron ba? Everything that is being implemented in this country, this is our country. So, kailangan alam natin, hindi porke funded yan, hindi porke galing sa ibang bansa yan, tayo ay tanggap na ng tanggap. Tapos na yata yung era ng colonialism, right?
The DepEd did not consult the parents, Filipino parents. Neither did it consult the faith community. Rinol out na lang nila. Bakit? Dahil daw kailangang mag-comply sa mga international push na ito to promote the CSE.
Maraming bagay na dapat tayong hangaan sa Singapore.
Sa Singapore, napakaganda ng kanilang ginagawa. Hindi siya integrated sa lahat ng mga subjects. Dito sa bansa natin, ang gustong gawin ng DepEd, i-integrate ang sexual education sa lahat ng mga posibleng pag-uusap, discussions, at topics.
Sa kanila, pinag-isipan nila na maigi na ito ay isang bagay na dapat eksperto lang ang magtuturo. At hindi dapat ito naka-integrate sa curriculum, dapat ito ay 3 one-hour sessions in a year para talagang focus sa pagtuturo tungkol sa sexuality education.
Ang pinakamaganda pa, kinikilala nila yung authority ng mga magulang. Pwedeng magsabi ang parents kung halimbawa hindi siya sang-ayon doon sa ituturo, meron silang opt-out form.
Ang nakakatuwa dito, meron silang statistics tungkol sa teenage pregnancy. Bumagsak ang incidence of teenage pregnancy. Ibig sabihin, epektibo yung programang ginagawa nila. Walang pwedeng magsabi na hindi pwedeng gawin na akma sa kultura at akma sa pananampalataya ang isang sexuality education na ituturo sa mga bata, na magulang ang may primary authority.
Yung aming pagsasalita laban sa CSE ay walang kinalaman sa politika. Wala itong kinalaman sa kung sino ang sinusuportahan namin, kung sino ang aming pinaniniwalaan. The good thing that is happening because of CSE is that people from different sectors are willing to lay down their own agenda because they see that this is about the future of our children. This is about the future of the Philippines.
Alam mo, pag nalaman to ng mga nanay, hindi sila papayag. Hindi ko lang alam to I just didn't know about it. But the moment I found out about it, talaga, everything I had in me will be to fight for the innocence of my children. Pag ginising mo yung mga nanay, watch out.
Kaya kailangan, with everything we have to root out comprehensive sexuality education from our entire school system and from the legislative agenda. Tanggalin lahat. I-replace natin yan ng isang pro-constitution na curriculum na talaga nagre-recognize ng enduring values ng Filipino and the spirit that wants to live on and on.